Okay. So before I leave to go to the glowing sea, one thing that it makes sense to do is to head over to um, yeah, to head over to what's it called? I'll take that because there's no point in leaving that behind. This too, I'll just strip the mods off. Actually, let's not worry too much about stripping mods off stuff now. So this is basically maxed out. I say basically, but it's literally maxed out. So this I don't need to carry around with me anymore. The Relentless Boxing Glove is the same. The Cunning Synth right leg, I'll strip the mods out and then do stuff with that. Okay. That's all good. Now I do need to... What effects do I have? I have an infection. And I have a psycho addiction. I would prefer to take care of the psycho addiction and then the infection at the place because I only have 2 Addictol left. So right now it's 10 PM. Let's see what aid items we can put away. We have enough water, so we don't need to carry 17 noodle cups. So that already gets us pretty close to where we want to be. And the 11 ribeyes, that's enough. Okay.
Plenty of cover around here.
Okay, so I'll drop in another 7 hours. No, 7 hours wouldn't be enough. I should have actually counted that out.
Fire. Soldier.
Yeah, now it's 6 AM in game. I need it to be 8 for the vendors to spawn, so that's 6, 5, 6, 7. And then it'll go to 8 as I walk there. Okay, so there's that. Inventory, food. Okay.
What's on your mind?
So yeah, my goal isn't just to sell everything that I have to sell, but also I need to acquire more antibiotics because I'm running low on that, and Addictol because that's something I don't have that much of. And since I have so much caps, I may as well actually spend it on something rather than keep hoarding it all.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
Health.
I Hold on.
Also, it occurred to me that I could have gone up to get the
Took one chem too many.
mysterious serum.
Anything you can do.
Yeah, you got it back.
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
I'm busy getting jabbed in the arm, you dingus.
No. We're done.
Take better care of you.
Doctor,
Now, Dr. Sun, I need you to
Here to be
sell me
examined.
stuff now.
actually, I need...
All right.
Okay. I'll take those two. Yeah, that's all I need from you. That I can sell straight up. Also give you these. That I want to strip the mod off before selling that, and same with this, so I'll not sell those. Got some of these. Okay.
Hey, it's the burn collector.
Let's
Yes.
see what you got.
Self-serve.
So let's buy the two of those. Fury increases melee damage by 50%. Huh. Don't mind if I do. You never know. I might come across a powerful enemy and have like a bat or something. Okay. I think... Yeah, I'll just give you all those. Alright, so it's going to here. Counting that, that's standard. Oh, I can't remove it. Most armor pieces have a they have like a nothing, like a no mod option. But for some reason the synth armor doesn't have that.
Hold up.
Custom
I need
hardware.
some answers from you.
We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
Okay, put that on no upgrade.
Barrels.
Arturo,
Got some great stuff. If you're in,
let's see what you got.
don't forget.
Alright. Do you have a double barrel shotgun? So that's powerful. I think advanced is the good one. So that has a full stock powerful receiver and a muzzle brake. Can give you that now. I can also give you this because there's no point. Yeah, this is hardened and it has 67. Okay, there you go. I'll buy that off you. Okay. Now that I can at least strip the muzzle off. I can't strip that off without all that, or without buying some junk items.
Don't walk outside.
Gear, oil, screws, steel.
High quality protection for sale.
I may sell just about everything, but none.
Let's see what you got.
Just don't.
So there's a screw, steel, so that's enough steel. There's some oil. Let's try down here. There's some glue. There's little screws and gears. But we do need the oil. Which you only have one. So honestly, I may as well then take this back to Hangman's Alley, modify it, put everything else away, and then head over to the Glowing Sea. Now this the powerful one isn't gonna be as good as the advanced receiver, because the advanced receiver also has a much bigger speed boost. Okay, that's like a wing of a blowfly. Lovely. So anyway, the past stream or couple of streams, I've been talking about videos analyzing this game to see where its strengths and weaknesses are and where it could have been improved on. Alright, so we've got to strip off the powerful.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team.
Long. Let's strip off that. We already have the other thing stripped off. We also may as well do that. Hardened, take it down to powerful. Stock, full, muzzle, brake. And here it doesn't matter if it's spiked or not.
Such a senseless waste.
That's because I don't actually bash. I don't use the bash feature very often. Alright, that's all good, that's all good. We go in there. Okay. So now we have 50 reserve, which doesn't actually matter that much.
Make it quick. We have a lot of ground.
Honestly, if you're going through the Glowing Sea, you want to have reserve isn't as useful as just having 8 items, so I'll put that in. Put all that in. Wine, whiskey. I don't have as much need for the healing from the Rad Stag or the Ribeye Steak.
Thank you.
So I'll drop an hour in here.
It's
If we
like I
want
can
to win
finally
these
think
hearts and
straight.
minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Now also hopefully we will cross the Glowing Sea once again, and the path that we'll take will be close enough to the previous path that we'll be unlikely to come across legendary enemies. And it's interesting that in this challenge, it's the sort of thing that you would expect. But in this challenge, you actually don't want to get legendary enemies. Whereas in most challenges that I've done, I've only been permitted to use one weapon. Like, so my third challenge, Vault Weapons only, I couldn't use any legendaries. And now survival mode. Is it really just the one ghoul? Okay. Silver locket. Stuff. Flesh. Sure. Okay. So anyway, Vault Weapons only. There was only like 4, 5 weapons I could use. And none of them were legendary. In fact, they were only. Oh shit. Okay, that's just a regular sentry bot. That's a relief. Yes, anyway, Vault Weapons only, couldn't use legendaries. But in challenges like, say... Okay, so take for example the challenge, The Adventures of Shotgun Sponky. Right. Oh. Oh, we have a legendary. Is this going to be bad? Is this going to be good? Let's find out. Holy shit. With one hit, just dead from one hit, and that's why we saved. Now, if there isn't a legendary Rad Stag there again, then it's not a big deal. That's just something that happened. It'd just be an unknown legendary item, because there wouldn't have been a way for me to know it. It's not like you can pickpocket a Rad Stag. I mean, if a Rad Stag was to have a weapon, then the most likely way for it to do so would be if it like ate it somehow. So the thought of pickpocketing a Rad Stag to get some item from them is actually pretty disturbing. So anyway, so with the example of Shotgun Sponky, she can only use shotguns, but like she could wear whatever item, whatever clothing she wanted. So that meant that approximately well, just under 50% of legendary items she couldn't use. And the ones that she could tended to not be that useful. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's the food paste, guys. Do I want... You know what, sure. I don't mind having free endurance. But yeah, maybe I should have either thought it out a bit more, like, I don't know, got into somewhere where they couldn't hit me and then shot them a bunch. Or otherwise just stay further away, use Jet and Psycho and then just stayed far away. So I'll run over here again. Seems like this area in general has refreshed. So I'll head over there, I'll see if the legendary is still there. If it is, I'll head over here, sort out everything and I'll save and I'll go from there. Okay. No legendaries. Unless... No legendaries. Okay. In that case, I'll just run in this direction. Because radstags can't actually swim. But yeah, so anyway... Like, Shotgun Sponky could only ever use a small amount of legendaries, and a lot of them weren't actually worth using anyway. And that's because normally if you're not doing a legendary swapper like playthrough, or you're not doing a playthrough where some legendary effect is more important than the whatever armor defense you have.
We could really use your help.
Okay, what do you want?
I'd be glad to help.
We've got a nest of some... Now, what's really too... You can make sure the old...
I'll see.
What I can do.
Oh, thanks.
So where it'd be like Mirkwater, wouldn't it? Taffington Boathouse. That's not all that nearby, you dingus. Alright, well, let's drop a save here. And so yeah, so for example, with alright. So let's put a marker over here. Okay. So yeah, with, let's take for example, like what I have right here. Chameleon, Cunning, Ghoul Slayers, and Troubleshooters, right? So first off, Cunning, that's Agility and Perception. Now, agility, if you're if you're a VATS character, well, especially if you're a VATS character, agility will give you more action points and the perception would make you more accurate. So it would be okay in that circumstance. I think when I did Shotgun Sponky, for one I was using power armor, so the legendary armor didn't actually matter at all with that. But let's say I wasn't using power armor, and so if I get a legendary armor piece, it's actually worthwhile. So so yeah, say for example, I found the cunning thing. Well, cunning is actually a vaguely useful effect, but the impact of having extra agility and perception isn't that much. Okay, so now we have all that. Let's take some Rad-X. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys back. There's just the one red scorpion, and it doesn't seem to be legendary all around some other legendary thing, so let's just keep on running. That's a fallen structure. You can easily get... Oh shit. Regular Deathclaw, we're good. Okay, we have some trees. We are hidden as well. Bloatfly. Bloatfly. Ghouls. Alright. Getting hidden. That's a Deathclaw, so we'll go around. There's another one over there. So I'll run this way. Head over this way. Okay, back and hidden. That's good. Being nearby to a Deathclaw and being in hidden is a good set of circumstances to be in. So yeah, with the in most circumstances, while cunning is good, it's the sort of effect where the actual armor piece it's on is also important. Like, for example, I wouldn't consider a cunning raider piece to be worth more than a normal combat armor piece. Okay, we are actually pretty close, surprisingly. Alright. But we're also vaguely close to the, maybe not, maybe we ran past. Yeah, okay. I know that we already killed the Deathclaw over here. That's actually good because we wouldn't be able to kill it as easily with this gun. Maybe we would, but... Sure, let's take all these. We don't actually need the steel though. Where's Virgil? Oh, there you are.
Sure, I'd see you again.
Uh-huh.
I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose that you did. How'd you manage?
I've made some friends and
Better you're not the... I did the... Came up with... Here's the shit. You know the crate. All the data.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the wreck. But... If... Can you?
I've got it covered.
Good. And don't... It's my own... Now go on. Take the...
Okay. Let's uncheck that. Let's set a waypoint back over here. And then our task is to run back. Now I could also take one of those items, drag it out there. But I wouldn't want to accidentally take it or like do anything else accidental with it, so let's just leave. Oh shit. Let's just keep running. Yeah, but it would also seem like they... Oh shit. How about... Well, Mr. Red Scorpion, can you outdo one of these? But now we're going on to the other side of the Deathclaw, which is vaguely good. Because it means that we're not running past a pack of Deathclaws, we're just, you know, going around. Red stuff has worn off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Accidentally took 5 of those, but that's fine. Okay. Let's let our AP refresh. Okay, we're good. We have fatigue. But that would be fine. Google Stalker. I think we want to go in this direction. Maybe not. I mean, for one thing, it's probably not too difficult to sprint non-stop to where I'm going. Okay. Am I about to get a... No. There's another few red scorpions. It almost seems like in most circumstances I get through the glowing sea without taking a single hit. And this means that if I were to try to do the whole game without taking a single hit, the glowing sea wouldn't be the biggest problem. In fact, the biggest problem that I could see with doing the game that way is actually the Institute, if I were to do the Minutemen ending, which would be a very short one. But it makes me wonder if the ending that I'm planning on doing now, doing the Institute ending, but destroying the Brotherhood of Steel via the railroad, I wonder if that would be a better way to do it. Like, the upside is that you never go through the Institute. Right? Now, wait, where am I heading after this? I want to be going to... yeah, so I want to go over here. Although, do I want to go in as this or as this? To be safe, I should go in as the railroad. But first I want to stop off over here. So yeah, a no-hit run might be easier doing railroad plus Institute. But then that has its own problems like Libertalia. Battle of Bunker Hill will be fine. Tradecraft will be fine. I reckon you could do Underground Undercover without too much hassle. There might be a lot of difficulty doing... What's the quest? Going through the Yep, still albino. That's good to see. And I guess it vaguely makes sense to remove the radiation somehow. But anyway. Oh yeah, Cambridge Polymer Labs. That might be of some difficulty. Like going after the turrets. It'd almost be worth going in there early, clearing it out, and then when I need to do it as the railroad, I'll just go in. Yeah, just go in, get the terminal, and leave. Alright, now that would make it it'd mean that if I were to get hit in that area, it'd be a lot closer to the start. Excuse me. You guys have fun there, wherever you are. I'm going to go this way. Feel free to battle the DC guards. You'll totally win. Okay. Alright, so let's stop off over here. Let's just do the 1 hour. So yeah, after Cambridge Polymer Labs and after Underground Undercover, your next problem is fighting your way out of the railroad. Now, you could, I suppose, yeah, I guess you could try to be all sneaky with that. Like, those Brotherhood people don't actually rush to the entrance of the railroad in that part of the game. They actually just hang around in the passageways. So you don't actually have to worry about killing them quickly. You can just take your time if need be. But then after that, it'd be Cambridge Police Station, which you could attack from a distance. Then you'd probably want to hide for the vertibird and then worry about all that. Now, alright, there's a group of raiders there. Take all those. Any of you actually legendary? Oh fuck. How about you go this way? Come over this way, buddies. This way. That's it, now you're screwed. Are you... Oh, they're still going at it. Okay. Okay. Wait, is that... Well... Lovely. Another chameleon. Chameleon. Leather arm. Let's put that on. This... Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel doesn't matter, but the pocketed I can remove and be Will. Also, Will's a Mr. Handy. He had a Molotov, there's some flamer fuel. And 10mm. Okay, that's the thing. Right, off we go. And I guess Cabot House has no more guards. Guardy dudes. So yeah, now if you know, say for example I were to do a no hit run, what I want to do is, prior to doing so, I'd want to do a run where I'm as squishy as possible and then play that as if I were to do a no-hit run. For one thing, it matters very little what clothing you wear if you're doing a sneak run. I'll just avoid wearing anything that doesn't affect sneak, and like none of the chameleon stuff, which wouldn't be all that worth it.
Hey, you. Randall.
Hello.
Desdemona, do you need something? I have
Signal.
friends here.
So that
The Institute uses teleportation.
We've spent dozens
At the end, sure.
This is our...
Okay. So now I got to talk to Tinker Tom.
Hey, you.
You're making it really... Yes, walk away.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is...
here you go. Let's...
Hold on. Ow. And you can divert the scene.
I knew you could figure it out.
The plans cover
Right.
this bit here.
Nice work, Tom.
Hey, tell that we can scrounge up. But where the... I'll flag some runners to deliver the component.
Hey, you. Randolph safe.
Now he does say... Oh wait,
We got a lot of...
Yeah, let's actually take care of our stuff.
Carrington.
I still can't believe Des assigned you to our HQ.
I'm just here to help.
Be that put simply,
Letting me join is a risk, but
we'll see.
I'll probably...
With you and Glory, word to the wise.
You're obviously one of the smartest.
No one doubts Desdemona.
You can confide in me.
I hesitated to bring it up. When planning a mission, a certain...
Maybe people should learn to take their doctors.
I may have misjudged you. Focus.
Hey, you.
Lovely.
Randolph safe house has been MIA since Switchboard. But now, we got one of the dead drops tagged.
Alright, now I want you to doctor me up.
Carrington.
Are you injured? It's a...
Yeah.
What's feeling off?
Too
Reds.
much radiation.
And then I want... And then the health, and then I'll buy all the stuff off him. All the
And that's...
addict doll and other bits.
Anything?
I'm pretty beat up.
Severe, that's... All done? Any other complaints?
No, we're done.
All right.
Hey, Doc.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see.
Actually,
All right.
Alright, give me those and that. I'll give you that. Should have stripped out of its stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's just the red stuff. Since I'm not doing the Brotherhood ending, then there's no more need for Red X or Red Away. I can sell you all those. So I can give those to him.
Hey, you. Randolph safe house has been MIA since Switchboard.
Okay, nothing there.
One of the dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out. Hey, you.
You've already told me. Alright, well,
Too much traffic.
off we go, I guess. Don't think there's stuff here we can do. Oh, there is. Psycho jets. Huh.
Hey, you. Randolph safe.
Nothing hiding in there. Okay. And off we go. So yeah, now, yeah, as I was saying, before doing a no-hit run, the thing that one would want to do is to do a run where they have as little defense as possible, but like Not necessarily none, because even if you can't take hits, there's like still clothing items that it's still worth using. Like clothing that gives charisma, also clothing that gives strength, because you'd primarily be using a rifle, which is heavy, and bullets, which are probably also heavy. And I guess agility would work too. But also, you know, to do a no hit run or a minimum hit run. Oh blimey. How about no? How about you just stand there like a dingus and I'll run around you? How does that sound? Sound good? It does. Yeah, so basically wait, why is there a dead body here? Alright then, maybe she attacks the initiates. Good on her then, I guess. Yeah, so the way you do it, you know, you wouldn't just have as low defense as possible to make it as obvious as possible if you have gotten hits. Though that would be part of it. And I guess to some extent you can know that you've been hit by something. Also, wonder if these guys refresh their stuff. SMG. I know this doesn't refresh, but I know for a fact that after a really long time you can get these guys' stuff to respawn. I think the main reason why it isn't happening to me is because my central base is so close. What? Oh. Okay. So now that we're here, Dance probably won't like it if I go into the Institute with the railroad, but he'll have to just suck it up. I'll drop this down right about here. And then we have to actually walk all the way back to Tinker Tom and then walk all the way back here. Let's drop 7 hours so that we are well rested. So in the practice run, what you would always have in addition, let me just do that, and then I should give this to somebody, but let's Oh. There we go. Okay. Back we go. Yeah, so in the practice run, for one thing, you'd be so weak that a Molotov would like instantly kill you. Alright, so what you'd do is if you did get hit, you would then Molotov yourself. Or rather, you know, you'd walk up to a wall and then just Molotov the wall and you'd be killed in the explosion. Oop, that was very nearly a crash, I think. Okay, let's hide because I think the Raider Waster is still here. Maybe not. Nope, they've all despawned. Okay. So yeah, by going through different areas with very low defense and then death abusing every time you get hit, that is if the first hit doesn't outright kill you anyway, you would be approximating a one-hit challenge. Which doesn't necessarily mean that you can only take one hit in the game, but it means that you can only take one hit before death. Oh, Mr. Tom. There you are.
Got the platform built yet? Tick.
Easy. I did it.
And I filled in the blanks. The science of this, but there's 3 special. You find those?
Lovely.
Thanks, Tom.
I don't doubt it. After you get the getter.
Lovely.
Randolph safe house has been MIA.
And off we go. Once again into the breach. Or like once more into the breach or something. But yeah, so in the practice one-hit run thing, it'll be set up so that it's like one hit before death, and then it would also be played as if I'm avoiding any and all damage. Now, that said, there are certain types of damage which you can't actually avoid. For example, radiation. When you go through the glowing sea, you would take radiation, and that would be that. So basically, all radiation wouldn't count. Wildlife, hostile wildlife like red roaches, mole rats, that sort of stuff, their attacks do both damage to health and radiation damage. So, you know, obviously that would still count as a hit. But I'm not so sure about the Children of the Atom, because they also do radiation damage, but for one, I don't remember if they do like also health damage. I know they can have like other weapons, but gamma guns are very, very normal for them. Fortunately, the only time where you come across Children of the Atom, with like one exception in the Brotherhood ending, is the glowing crater, the crater of Atom. And the children there are friendly, so you don't need to worry about getting hit by them. So you would basically avoid the whole, does it count if I get hit by a child of the Atom? You would avoid it by avoiding Children of the Atom. And there's like specific parts of the map where they appear. Like for example, Kingsport Lighthouse. They also appear, there's like a building where they can spawn next to the castle. There's also the Crater House or something like that. But yeah, now that we get back over here, we can build the rest of it. And we should have everything. If we don't, the shop is just a quick sprint away for us. Okay, there's these two people. The main thing is we can build this, which is great. We can build this. Let's build this. Okay, let's wire them up. And then let's build a bunch of power. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it'd be 6 we need. Let's at least wire them all in. Yeah, so we need one more. I think it's just... yeah, just this thing which needs the power. There we go. It's powered up. Talk to Desdemona. Dance isn't going to like that very much, but he'll have to be fine with
I
it.
gave up alcohol after settling down here. The doctor said I shot my liver.
Let's drop 7 hours.
We're losing our nighttime cover. We need to move the monsters.
Lovely infection. Just what I wanted. Take one of those and then chow down on some water.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink. Wait,
Right, well, I think it's Des we needed to talk to. Yeah. Oh, Des.
Status report.
Got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge what I'm about.
I like the name.
There's dozens. If you're
Okay, I'll do my best.
Tom's, until you make, can you do that?
Sure.
Yes.
Bring it.
Dance hated that.
Stand on the
Right.
Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's
Lovely.
all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF.
He has to. He's been ordered to.
Nobody else can.
Now,
And we're off. Though it would potentially be an interesting concept if let's just grab everything we can.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Alright.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Oh, really?
It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Not really.
I'd like to
More
talk
divided
about what
by
we
raiders.
do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific.
No, I'm here for all these goodies.
You are here for your son.
Alright, hi Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean?
Who?
Sean, it's
Father,
Sean. Daddy's.
what's going on?
It,
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. Oh, lovely.
damn it.
Father? Father, help me.
I feel like you should be able to, like, break this window down.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Right.
Let's...
Give me Sean. Just.
But it's... Yeah, in the... Is it
It wasn't.
to at that side? So they,
So the weird science experiments.
in a manner of... The Institute endeavor. Plenty of that, even in the... But then, I was... I am...
It's really you.
Yeah, I know
I
No.
don't want to hear any more right now.
very well. The Institute. I've been... And
Yes, that's what I.
I know. Forgive me.
Right.
There is much.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad. The Institute. You want to introduce...
Sure.
And finally...
Lovely. Blah 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 blah. Alright, folders are plenty, was that a, no that was a clipboard. So I feel like if this is a location where it would be expected to find a folder, another folder. That's a lot of folders. You can. That's an empty cabinet. Lovely. Empty cabinets. And then we'll make contact. And do the thing right on Sean's own terminal. So you got that. Lovely. And out we go. Now oh, that's another place that he is. I could go through all these rooms and
Excuse me, Doctor.
Drive servo.
We weren't kidding. You really are here. Well,
yes.
If you. I just wanted to. Now that you. Now, as you might get, we maintain. There's a lot of the work we do.
Sure.
So,
Now that you're...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's anything else...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Lovely. So she's the only one in here, and then there's others all around. Robotics. Is that a place? No, that's just the room where they get built. Okay. Center attention.
Authorized personnel only.
All systems nominal.
Institute solid rocket booster. Ooh, lovely.
Robotics knock some heads
We're all
together.
looking forward to working with you.
Dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with them. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me a lot? My methods get results. Will this slip? We'll see.
Alright. Some bullets. No use in those. Okay, we have another recorder. How much reserve?
The
Constant
directorate should take
vigilance
the
is
synth
vital
escapes
for
more
preventing
seriously.
synth escapes.
Doctor?
So, here you are.
Yes.
Fineo, I'll be upfront.
Right.
Despite your... I'm sure you...
Why? Don't you trust?
I'll be honest.
Huh.
The first outsider to be... It's not... Now, our primary responsibility...
I'm sure it's best.
Certainly. The results... Our main instrument, coursers, hunt down and
Sure.
they're highly... What I gather you know. In fact...
I got lucky.
Yes, I just...
That's hardly helpful. I suppose I'll have to ask you. Now, unless you need...
I'm good for now.
Very well.
Dr. Aya, we've had a situation in the field.
What is it this time?
One of our courser
New
teams was
report from up
ambushed
near
by
Abernathy
raiders.
Farm.
They survived,
Looks legit.
suffered
Tell me we've
severe
got a unit
damage,
out that
and
way.
can't
Pretty
relay
sure
back.
it's X755.
Send orders to investigate and pursue.
Huh, lots of folders.
To report, ma'am.
No physical action will pay for it to the compound.
Here's some goodies over here.
The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more painful.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out.
Folder, 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 folder. Goodies. You guys have fun there? Oh yeah, and here's the one we need to do the speech check stuff. At least we don't need to convince Lee to join the Brotherhood of Steel.
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Yoink. Let's not take the Institute pistol because we can't spare the weight. Okay. Hello Lee, don't mind if I just raid your medkit? Hello.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes, yes.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Oh, I've been told to install a... You're to be given...
Thank you. I'm sure...
Given that the relay... In case this... If nothing else, it should demonstrate... Now, unless there's something else.
I'm good for now.
All right.
Oh yeah, we don't even need to do a speech check.
For goodness sake, I can't
You only need to do it if you're with the Brotherhood, which is actually pretty useful. Now, before doing center attention, we do want to do
Not yet. I've been reviewing...
Doc.
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family...
So good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be close
Holden,
to 10 years old.
head of the bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable.
I can't...
Any child can survive.
I
for
look
so long.
forward to learning more about.
In that case, as the name... Our most... To that end, we've even started... You probably...
Seems like
Hard work. I'm sure I've taken up a...
I'm not sure.
Great. In any...
Lovely. That gives us... Come on, give me the XP. XP. There we go. And we level up as well. Okay. Before I sort that out, let's raid this area. And there's like a chem box over here. Lovely, got some goodies. Okay, this is like a pretty old part of the Institute. In fact, it's like the oldest part, and it's the part that hints at old robotics, which is through this way. Alright, let's get ourselves a perk. Another Grim Sprint. That's... I mean... I guess... Okay. Yeah, so that's unchecked. Now for underground undercover. Which basically requires talking to people. There's like some point where I have to shoot some synths. Probably should take the railroad spikes. Let's take all these goodies as well.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do
That's
that?
right, Liam.
I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
You don't want me to tell you twice.
And we're over encumbered. Lovely. Let's see. I do have a bit of grilled radstag, so let's draw one of those, and then there we go.
A friend named Tinker.
You must have had some serious harm. Your message was...
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? And they gave me a... I kept sending synths to the surface, hoping... I hoped the railroad got...
You've saved a lot.
So much to do with you in the picture. But we'll need help. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Oh yeah, how about those sports ball, Liam?
My father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever...
Offense taken! Blam, blam, blam!
It doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? C-114. It's me.
Sir,
It's okay, Z.
meeting here is dangerous.
Uh-huh.
You. How do
Because the memory.
I thought
That's what the railroad does.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to listen?
The ones I know for certain.
That'll take forever.
I would do anything for my people. It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Lovely.
Liam,
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting. You're willing to help, right?
Yeah, sure.
of course I'll help you.
Our cores, the originals, with some persuasion. Problem is, but if you could get
Right? I'll find it for you.
that's great. The CIT ruins were picked clean. Ask your friends in the will.
Now, the interesting thing is that, well, for one, you got to leave to be all railroady. Let's go to the Battery place. Oh, there's like a shopping bag here.
The Institute's a big...
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Oh, well, I guess that's okay. We got all these, but you know they're pretty expensive and yeah, I think the main thing is to sell. That's remove the thing, so we can give that to him. Those folders. A lot of these are just aluminium. Yeah, that you can have. I think everything that's tweezers and the spanner is stuff we can sell to reduce our weight a bit. Okay. Now that we're done there, let's leave. Okay. So all we got to do is head back to Angler's Alley, drop off the stuff, and then it'll be yet another run to over there. And I've already been through this before, but I do think that having some sort of radio system, I need to be a little closer. Okay, relay dish, beam emitter, that thing and that thing. We just have a bunch of generators now. Lovely. Soldier.
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood? You watch my back.
God damn it.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
For fuck's sake.
Plenty of cover around here to get into a firefight.
Oh, I just had to take care of something. Now let's drop a save over here.
Yes.
But the thing about the Twitch chat service that I'm using right now is that it doesn't actually allow me to do any command except for the me command, which seems completely garbage to me. Like, it doesn't allow me to send through actual broadcaster or like moderator commands. Oh, maybe there's something with hex chat that I'm missing, but if the developers of it just entirely forgot, hey, people might want to moderate stuff, that wouldn't have been very smart of them. Very lovely, more raiders. Out of my way, you pieces of... Alright, so I didn't see any like... Psycho Jets. Buff Tats for extra health. So now I can just run away. And without any legendary guys there, I don't need to worry about actually... Yes, now we run. And that'll prevent them from, you know, running away, and also doing it a little erratically will prevent them from molotoving me. Yes, exactly. Excuse me. And for some reason I'm still in caution even though they're long gone. I wonder if that'll still be the case when I'm in the railroady area. I should also remember that I can teleport from the railroad back to the Institute to exploit that. So let's go over here, be like, yo, I need the password of the thing.
Hey, it's Charmer. Charmer's back.
I'm back and I need the password.
See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good.
I met with...
What?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, the Institute's besides
Yes.
making you
I met Patriot.
I knew you'd get the job done. Write up a full report.
Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard. But now, we got
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software.
That he does.
Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found.
Sure.
Bergman,
Thanks, Pam.
compliment did.
After you get the...
There we go. Now we got to get the code, the password.
Hey, you.
Alright, well,
Tinker Tom's cooking up something.
Deacon's all deacony. Let's save and then teleport. Are we still cautioned? Nope. No more caution. Alright. Now, the Railroad HQ being a place that you can teleport in and out of normally, you can actually go from there to the Institute via fast travel. Okay, and then back out to here. Though I do feel like one thing that would have been good is if you can fast travel to the Institute and then fast travel from the Institute right above it. It means that you should also be able to teleport from anywhere to right here directly. Like, it doesn't make sense for that to be disallowed. Right, because I'll save it, Hangman's Alley, and then go in. Yeah, so it's because you know, if you're normally going, there is 2 loading screens, but if you go straight there, all that happens is that it's 1. It's like just a matter of convenience to be able to fast travel directly to the CIT ruins from anywhere once you're allied with the Institute, and then just pretend that you've like gone to the Institute and then teleport to the surface or something like that. So I feel like, let's say it's survival mode and you're like, when you leave the Institute you teleport to the surface. If that's where you end up, it makes sense to discover or to realize that the Institute is around here physically. Right, like you always end up there, so it makes sense that the Institute would teleport you nearby. It would almost be more secure for the Institute to teleport you to the location you need to go, which they can do. Or at the very least, if they give you the schematics for a reusable teleporter, right, and then you can build those at settlements and then teleport between settlements. That would at least be a way to do it.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunity.
Sure.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased question 1, do you possess...
Sounds like you need me regard.
Calculating test results. I am... Would you like the Orient...
No, let's just...
Due to staffing needs, please...
Lovely.
...to the research lab, so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
What's in here? Oh. Lovely. What's he doing?
Staff are provided with a business suit. Please save all questions for after the tour of the facility. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the... Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted.
Lovely. So what we got to do is just kill all the ghouls, I guess. Is there one nearby, or am I just seeing things? I'm probably just seeing things. So that... Ooh, nice. I mean, that is really, really satisfying when you get the proc. Now we can't actually go straight into there without hacking something. Oh, hello. You're just a regular ghoulie ghoul. What? I know you're... If you could not do that, that'd be great. Lovely. That's a regular ghoul. Alright, we have some bottle caps, a mentats. Isn't there a stealth point here? In one of these areas? Maybe, who knows. He drank some stuff. Tech doc. So what we want to do is go around this bit and then reach the other side over here. Now from up here, is there anything we can preemptively shoot? Yes. Okay, it's just those. Got some Brahmin flesh, even though it should be called like beef. So there's the password. And that should let us out. Let's activate the door control thingy. Nice. Ooh. So those are the two turrets. There's still a feral ghoul hanging around there. Okay. Now there's still going to be the whole that thing there, but Molly is going to be hostile to us, so let's alright. Let's do Buff Tats, Psycho Jet, ooh, nice. Got the key, some flamer fuel. There's going to be more turrets going through here. There's going to be one ghoul that's the director, but... oh hey, we have that quest done. Lovely. But we would also have the ability to just run for the exit and be done with it. Now I think there's only 2 turrets in here. There's also the director himself. If I go in there, there's like some loot I could get. Okay, so we have all those. I think that was that one. Oh yeah. That's the other one. All we got to do now is just shoot the director in the face. That's right, shoot you in the face! The face! That'll do. Nice. He just had a ladle. If you could stop irradiating me, that would be great. Yeah, just a ladle. At least we have one of these, which I guess made it a bit worth it. And out we go. Whee! So now that that's done, I can just give those to... oh, I have to return to Des, apparently. What would make sense would be to give it, to take it directly to Benet, but... no, I guess we have to visit Des first. It's all just swim straight there. Okay. Yeah, nothing respawned in there. Hopefully nothing is over here about to kill me, because that would be bad. Yeah, so earlier today I was talking about legendary stuff. Legendary items. And I was talking about how most of the time it isn't even worth it to go after legendary enemies. And I was talking about Shotgun Sponky, about how all that, and then since then I have done a few power armor characters, explosives only, Shotgun Sponky, Flaming Chef was also power armor, Cool Guy was power armor, generally whenever I want to have as much defense as possible, I use power armor. And well, if I want to have as much defense, but also if there's nothing stopping me from using it.
I got the Code Defender password for Patriot.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through our final. If we stage a instead, we use it.
That's a bold plan.
We can't. Right. The instant. So the hard talk with
Z1 seems.
We always thought, as much as we owe Patriot, if he learns we're willing, good luck.
Lovely. Is that a thing I can destroy? It's not a thing I can destroy.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Alright, let's save and then... Lethargy? Oh no! Oh, Mr. Carrington! Save me, please! No! I think it was just yeah, this 200-year-old beef.
Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA.
By this point, it shouldn't even be recognizable as anything that was beef.
Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA.
Wait, where is Carrington?
Any news?
Hey, you. Randolph.
Hello.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, you. Randolph. Hey, you. Randolph.
Yes, yes.
There's one.
I hope this means Randolph is safe after all.
Yes, yes.
Carrington.
I'm very busy. Unless you need...
Yeah.
Yes.
Take a look at me, Doc. Hurting all over, Doc.
Scrapes and bruises.
Lovely. This was a while, but once this is done...
Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Nope. In fact, I'm going to teleport away from you right in front of your eyes. And actually, as I go to the synth retention thing, when I end up doing that, that would be a good point to turn in all of these
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being but
Right?
better plan.
of course I'd no, yes. But We should.
Have
All
faith,
people wanna be
I guess.
I admire Mr.
Huh.
Grenier a great deal. I will talk to my friends.
Gives the 114 a day, which in every other railroad playthrough I've done.
Get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Yes, here you go.
I got you your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver. Hooking that agent, so hand it over.
This is a...
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait. We can't risk any.
Here you go.
Great. Z-114 is working.
Lovely. Do we still need to give him the update or just give him a day? We just give him a day. Alright, Z114. I hope you don't mind if I watch you for a full 24 hours. I literally give him a day and he doesn't move.
I would be happy to assist you.
Alright, we're overtired. We have a lot of... We'll do that to make us not tired. Let's... How hungry? Oh, we're famished. Charisma -3. Ah, but there's no, like... Nothing affecting our... Okay. And we're fed. Maybe the thirst is affecting our thing, but I better. There we go. Well, I guess we need to drop 2 more weights. And there's the weight we can drop. Done. Oh, I forgot to put these away. Doi.
Ask my friends if they take up arms for their freedom. But we will, given the right materials, we can...
Go on.
The Institute's always... The mining equipment, thanks to Mr... How do you feel?
I'll do it.
Thank you. After you eliminate the SRB, it will be a trap, and then...
Lovely. Before we do that, however, we should save. And do a full sleep. In the med bay. And then head over to Hangman's Alley, drop off the stuff, do all that stuff, and then... Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, I feel like... in the normal game, in survival mode, it would have been a good idea to have some ability where settlements can allow for limited fast travel. Like, for example, where you can fast travel between settlements if you have some infrastructure between them or something. Now, the way that would be done would depend on like how much infrastructure you want to have built to allow for fast travel. I think that if fast travel were to be allowed between settlements, it'd make sense if, at the very least, you have a trade route between them, like a caravan. What was it? Oh yeah, I was going to drop off the stuff. So there's a whole lot of stuff there. I can drop off the ammunition that I don't need to carry around with me. That too. Aid. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Back to here. And then for another save, and then onto the thing that Z1 wants me to do.
Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Yes. That's over here. Okay. So drop one, save.
I have to admit, the third generation synths are really something.
I just got infection from your bed, so maybe you should heal me up.
After what I've been through?
I should. In the mean, we'll do. Take.
Okay.
I need medical attention.
Let's have a look. Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Dr. Volkert, can you see to my injuries?
Let's see what's wrong with you. Yep, you're in pretty rough shape. Now, hold still.
Is he gonna...
All done. Head to requisitions if you need medical supplies.
Oh, he does do it twice.
Good thing you didn't turn to one of those comet bombs.
Lovely. So now let's head down and... Yeah, but like, I feel like those clean beds... Is it through here? Oh yes it is, okay. Now isn't there like a... Nope, there's nothing over there, okay. Right, so we got these guys over here. Sit. Guard. Okay, these are called guard. None of them seem to be legendary. Well, let's see what happens if we just blast them with all the chems we have. One of those, one of those, one of these, one of those, three of those, one of those. Chow down on some water. Don't need the veggie soup. chug of vodka, and chug of Yolgoi ribs. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just hide over here, wait for the healing to accumulate, and then I'll head back down there once I'm at full health again. If I wanted to, I could just repeatedly save and go through that way, which would actually be a way if I were to do this without getting hit. I could just repeat that, shoot once, run away, repeat, and then bingo bango, I won the Django or something. Okay. That might increase the speed a bit. Any moment now? Actually, the loading time going down should be enough time to heal full. Alright, let's... Ooh. Lovely. And we did it. Lovely. Got him. Actually, how much reserve do we have? A good amount, actually. Do we have any synth stuff? Yeah, synth chest, which is the same as that. Yeah, let's not worry about carrying all that stuff. Alright, we did it without getting killed. I remember finding like missiles in these boxes at some point, but not today.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Excuse me.
You have done your part. We'll do ours.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge. So we're being... for now. Please, when my people are ready.
Indeed.
Lovely. So now this is the point where you just have to continue working with Father. With Father. That sounded weird, but... yeah, it's just so that they don't get suspicious, I guess.
It's an honor to have you.
Hello.
Now that you've had a chance to see these,
You've got technology here?
I'm glad you can. Ultimately, unfortunately,
Yeah.
as remarkable as our synth, the superiors
So it's...
have faith. A rogue. His memories under his... I've dispatched.
Yes. Sure, sure.
I didn't say it would be easy. Now you should get moving.
Lovely. Now all that stuff is worn off. Let's save first and then teleport, because I think I would rather swim straight there than run to the Hangman's Alley.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Let's see.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Hi.
I can't imagine living on the surface.
Well, I guess I don't have a spare polarizer. It's a very polarizing situation. Alright, so now we've done that, let's teleport to the surface and then run over. Alright, so let's, as we go over to the place, let's swim as much as we can. Not as much as we can, run as much as we can and then swim. I think our running speed is faster than our swim speed. Either that or it's like exactly the same. Although it occurs to me that rather than have being underwater affect Sneak for Aqua Boy, having the second level be the second level be you now swim 50% faster in water. That'd probably be a better second level of Aqua Boy. And then it occurs to me that maybe having a third level where it was like action point drain is now reduced by 50% or something when sprinting in water, like swim sprinty thingy in water. That'd also be very good. So yeah, as I mentioned, on the way we'll head up to the Prydwen so that we can turn in those documents. So here we are. Is there any new stuff here? No. Plenty of missiles, but other than that, no. It also occurs to me that having perks that directly affects running speed would also be very helpful. Especially in survival mode where you do a lot of running, being able to run quick would be amazing.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited.
I found some technical
These? Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization
Lovely.
should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
Okay. I may as well sleep over here. I never realized that you could actually sleep in Quinlan's bed.
You have technical documents, perhaps?
But I guess it's a thing now. Alright. Okay. Yep, this will get us straight there. What I'm going to do is swim over to Nordhagen Beach, and that's where I'll end the stream. It'll probably take me longer than I have available to stream to complete synth retention, so if I end it here, I won't be likely to have anybody miss out on anything. And I'm aware that this is a bit of a short stream, but as another thing, doing that quest with a shotgun isn't an ideal situation because of the guy with the fat man. You'd actually want to have a rifle. Ideally, you have a rifle, you crit the fat man guy, and then the fat man flies out of his hand and into the water. That there is the ideal situation. But anyway, let's drop 7 hours here, and then I'll call it a stream. So I guess that will be that.